into, okay, Jazz, you got to get back to loving you. When I first started looking into that, I was like, everything's expensive. Like everything that I want to do is out of my budget at the moment. And so I had to find ways to still love on myself and treat myself and make sure that I was taking care of me. Because if I wasn't good for myself, I was not going to be good for anybody else. So we all know, like, loving ourselves as women and taking time out for ourselves as women can be very hard, especially when you have a child or children, you work a full-time job, you're in school, or you're helping out family members, you have a boyfriend, you're married, whatever. It is hard for women to take care of themselves. I remember when I was married, and one of the things that I realized was I would go to work all day, get off work, then when I came home, I was still working. I had to take care of our son, take care of my ex-husband, all these different things, and I realized I never had time for myself. And so what I wanted to do was make this video because I know that as women, like I said before, we have a hard time making time for ourselves, and maybe you don't really know what to do for yourselves. Sometimes I know at first, when I first started looking into, okay, Jazz, you got to get back to loving you. When I first started looking into that, I was like, everything's expensive. Like everything that I want to do is out of my budget at the moment. And so I had to find ways to still love on myself and treat myself and make sure that I was taking care of me. Because if I wasn't good for myself, I was not going to be good for anybody. At the time, in this moment, that's my boyfriend, my son, my family, friends. I'm not going to be good for anybody else if I don't take care of me. So I'm going to give a few things. I didn't number them because I just kind of just wrote down some things that I did or have been doing to love on myself. And so I'm gonna just list them and just talk about them, each one, just to kind of give you guys some ideas. So one of the things that I do is bubble baths, or I do like Epsom salt baths. So my job, I'm a licensed braider, and my body, like my shoulders and stuff, are hurting a lot. My hands, they can hurt at times as well. And so what I found out is those the ones for your muscles and stuff like that are very relaxing. The lavender scented one for sleep is very relaxing. And then I may just do a bubble bath and just light some candles. I haven't lit candles in a little while, but I'm about to start. So I'll do that, and y'all, it is so relaxing. Normally what I'll do is try to get my son to bed by like 7:30-ish, 8 o'clock, and then I'll have at least an hour to kind of just love on myself, relax, whatever I need to do in that time. Normally a bubble bath is good. The other thing that I do is a pedicure. I have a bubble bath thing where you plug it up and it heats up, and I soak my feet, and then I do my toes, paint my toes and things like that. One of the things that I do want to say, sometimes it can be hard to get a pedicure every month or as often as you would like to. So I started doing them myself, and I went to Walgreens or CVS, and I buy like different polishes. This is a matte coat. So if I paint my toes and I want a matte look, I'll use this. Or if I do my nails and I want to get a matte finish, I'll use that. Or I'll do the gel coat, top coat, so that it's more shiny. And then the colors that I've been using that I'm addicted to, I use this one more because it's more of a nude color, a neutral color. And this one is called Sheer Happiness, and this is the Sally Henson collection, and I use Pretty Piggy, but I haven't used this in a little while. I normally try to stick to like pinks and nudes. I just like those colors, but you can find whatever color works for you. Make sure you get your top coats, whether it's the matte or the gloss or the gel, and you make sure you use those on the top so it can look like you went and got it professionally done. And take your time. Make sure you have the time. And the other thing that I do, and I haven't done in a little while, this one I haven't, is take myself on a date. A lot when I was braiding in a salon, I would just go and sit down, have lunch, journal, eat, and just really spend time with myself. And I really enjoyed that because it was I was teaching myself to value myself, whether I had a significant other or had somebody take me out. I was able to just simply love on myself and just treat myself. You could take yourself to the movies. You could go for a walk in the park. You could take yourself out to eat. You can go to a comedy show. You can go to a concert by yourself and just enjoy yourself. You might meet people there, but it's good to have that, time alone so you can learn more about yourself. The other thing that I wanted to say was I found hobbies. So one of the hobbies that I love is painting. I love painting on canvases. I love to sip wine while I paint. It's just really relaxing for me. A lot of times what I do is I try to have a sitter when I do that, or sometimes I may, get Jay to bed early and then I paint. But it's just really relaxing. It's therapeutic for me. For you, it may be sipping wine and watching your favorite show. It may be sipping wine, eating popcorn, and watching a good movie. Whatever you would like to do to just chill and relax your mind to where you're not stressing out and worrying about anything, that's your you time, at least about an hour. And you probably go crash after you drink that wine. So the other thing that I love, well, let me go back. So when I did do painting, one of the things that I did was I just went to Walmart and I bought my canvases, I bought my paint brushes, I bought my paint all from there. I used to do acrylic painting, but this time I just brought regular paint. And I just try different things. I paint how I feel. I might draw a picture, things like that. And it's therapeutic for me. The other thing that I want to say is if you can afford it, do treat yourself to like a massage or a facial if you can. If you can't afford it, like I said before, the bubble baths work, the Epsom salt works. That really relieves the tension in your muscles. And then they have facials at CVS and Walgreens. One of the ones that I use is called Freeman, by a brand called Freeman. I get mine from Five Below or the dollar store. It comes in a gray bottle, like tube, and I use that, and y'all, my face be on 10. Like, I don't even have to wear that much makeup because I use it, and it's just really therapeutic for me. Then I also do the mask that has collagen in it, and I put that on my face. It's like the whole mask where your eyes and your nose and your mouth stick out, and I do those often. And then I do a clay mask by Shea Moisture, and I use a toner. So you could just find little stuff that you can use and try that will give you a spa-like feel. Put on some jazz music and just act like you for real in a spa, and that is helpful. So one of the last things I want to talk about is one major thing that you should do for yourself is plan. One thing you should do for yourself is plan something that you do every week as a habit. Like Wednesdays could be your day where you do your bubble baths, or Wednesdays could be your day where you do your facials or your feet. But you do that every month, and then plan one big thing a month, whereas where you take yourself out to eat, or you do a spa, or you do, go actually get a pedicure, but you do something for yourself every month. One small thing every week, and then one big thing every month. And that will really help you, with anxiety, stress, depression, because you're learning how to love on yourself. Maybe you want to get a shirt that you've been longing to get, or a pair of pants that you've been longing to get, but you can only afford to get it that one time. Whatever it is, do it so that you can feel yourself loving on yourself. Of course, materialistic things don't give you the love, but it's okay to buy one item that you really like or love, unless you're on a budget like I am, where you can't buy much of anything just because you're on a strict budget and you're trying to meet certain goals. But if you're not, it's okay to buy a bracelet, a pair of earrings, or something that makes you feel like, okay, I'm treating myself, I'm paying myself. So that's the last thing that I wanted to mention. As far as planning things for yourself. The other thing I want to mention is trying new makeup looks, like new tutorials. I'm not a really big makeup person. I mean, in all of my videos, you guys pretty much see me in makeup, but if it was up to me, like, I would not wear lashes or anything. I would just be on here barefaced. So what I do is I try different looks, different lip colors. I go bold. One of my videos, I did a green lip, just because I wanted to go bold and try something different. I do like lashes and, make sure I do my brows and stuff like that. Or I try different contouring things, like contouring techniques. Sometimes I do like the HD powder. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I contour with just my black radiance palette. Sometimes I put on a full face. I just try different things to see what I like. And hopefully soon I'll be going to get, excuse me, new makeup so I can try different looks. I don't really like hard looks, like I don't like looks where it's painted on my face. Of course, I'm not a makeup artist, so it's kind of like I don't really know what I'm doing, but I don't like it where it looks like I've painted on my makeup. I like more of a natural glowy look, but I do want to try some hard looks just to see what I would look like and model different looks. But y'all, that's all I have. I'll leave some links in the description below of some of the things that I use so you guys can go find them. But remember to just love yourself. Nobody is responsible for loving you but you. Nobody is responsible for building up your esteem but you. It's nice, you know, to have people that will pour into you and encourage you and, you know, make sure that you're uplifted. That is always nice to have, but you have to prepare yourself for if you never get those nice words or you never hear you're beautiful, you're pretty. You have to encourage yourself and do things to love on yourself so that you're whole and you're not depending on another person to make you feel good about you. So that is today's inspiring video.